What's up, guys? It's Shoji. Today is the reflection of the week. It's the end of the week, guys, and I was just cleaning my room up right now. I kind of use my roof like some day. I didn't. I have one day a week, should I say, where I use it more as like a reset day. And unfortunately, I missed a run because of work, so my reset day was kind of thrown out of whack and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the good, the bad, downright ugly, and what I learned this week. So let's talk about the good. Um, what was good about this week is I adapted. I started off, strong in my runs, and I was able to adapt. I missed a day. Cool. I have Saturday where I wasn't going to run. Let's move my day and move to Saturday and get that run done. Ain't no problem there. Um, that's cool. I like that. Then that's what I said would be the good. It's learning to adapt. I feel like back in the day of my weight loss, I wasn't adapting. Something would happen and I would, kind of fail, and then I would be like, let's try it again next week. And then next week went to next week, and then next thing you know, I'm back doing the old habits. Thankfully, I haven't really been doing that this time around. And my big thing is you have to restart as many times as you need. Um, so that's the good for this week. The bad. I'm gonna say the bad was I was running with an ego this week. Um, in general, I feel like I run with an ego. I want to be able to hit certain paces, certain miles, but I'm not training for pace and I'm not training for miles. I'm training my heart rate, and I need to get that through my thick skull that I am not doing all this stuff for paces or time. I'm doing it for my heart rate, and I've seen a lot of improvement prior with my runs with training heart rate. So I need to get back to that mentality. So that's the bad. What I learned this week. This week I learned that it's okay to fail. It's okay to not fall off track. Even with my diet this week, it hasn't been the best. I'm still around, so I weighed in this morning at 233.5. That is a little bit of an increase from last week. Um, but I went out with friends, I hung out. Diet wasn't the best, but I'm still able to maintain. And that's what I want to see. I want to be able to maintain. And we're going to continue to do stuff like that. I'm not, I feel like people think about weight loss and they're like, I need to be 100% the whole time. And no, dude, you have to enjoy your life too. And I'm not gonna go out and not eat anything or not drink anything when I go out with friends. I used to be a pretty heavy drinker. I used to love to party. I wouldn't call myself an alcoholic because I was able to kind of control myself and stop whenever I wanted. Like even before I lost the weight, I had not been drinking for months and months and months because I was busy doing school, I was busy working and stuff like that. And yeah, like so kind of being able to control all that stuff together is a big thing, and being able to enjoy your life still. And some people might not need that to go enjoy life. My friends, they like to go out, they like to have a good time. I've gone out plenty of times and not had a drink, not had like junk food or any of that. I didn't even drink when I went to the bar. I just had a burger with some fries, and a bunch of water. I had to drink a lot of water, but yeah, like I still went out, had a good time. I can't complain. And even like with my tracking meals, I don't really track my meals, guys. Like I do use a Zep app, but I don't like it's very loosely. It's AI. Like it's not 100% like good. Um, but it's what works for me. It might not work for others. Others, like, like I was talking to one of my buddies, and he's like, I need to go in and like go hard, because as soon as I taste that sweetness, or as soon as I taste something that I enjoyed, he's like, I fall off track. And I understand that. But like I said, that just doesn't work for me. Um, I need something that's sustainable, and I feel like I'm doing that now. But the whole thing is still, you can't outwork a bad diet, and I saw it this week. I gained weight. No big deal though. Anyways, that's kind of what I've learned, is that right there. Anyways, this week has been an exceptional week. I have had a lot of fun. I wrestled, I ran, I lifted. Getting back to lifting heavy has been, I feel strong, which is like, it's such a confidence booster, lifting 2 to 3 times a week, push pull legs. Um, and that has just been amazing. This week I might just do an upper and lower day, because it's my long week at work. But after this week, starting on the 25th, I'll be on my new schedule. It's a 48-96, so it's 2 days on, 4 days off. And my 2 days of work, and I have a gym where I'm going to be stationed at. So I'm going to be using that gym. It's you've probably seen a couple videos and a couple clips. If you want to see my lifts, you can go onto my Instagram, which is Choji Gains, GAINZ, and that's where I post my lifts. I don't post all of them. I just take a quick clip of one lift and kind of post it. But I think I'm gonna use them more as a log, and kind of log on there like how much weight I lifted and all this stuff. But yeah, um, so that was the good, the bad, and what I learned from this week. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy my little babble. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys for the next video, which is probably going to be either a day in the life, or it's going to be a Fats Ultra Runner. I don't know which I'm going to post yet first, but this is the reflection, so this goes up first. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.